Oh, today, your map for the fire danger just shows it all.
Oh yeah, it is going to be really rough today. The winds are going to ramp up across the whole state. Red flag warnings for everyone. I mean, like I mentioned before, one spark could fuel a small fire that could just grow super fast today because of the conditions we're going to have. Very critical fire weather for us. High wind warnings have been issued for the northern mountains, northern high terrain, and north central New Mexico. Gusts near 60 miles an hour there. Wind advisories for just about everyone else highlighted in yellow. That includes Albuquerque, 25 to 35 mile an hour winds, gusting to 50 miles an hour plus. Winds are going to be coming out of a westerly and southwesterly direction. So some of the smoke from the fires in the Gila, that could pass south of Albuquerque, but it could mean some air quality issues for some of you as we really see those winds ramp up. And of course, again, it means high fire danger and just really difficult conditions for the firefighters out there battling the fires today. Right now, winds not too bad. Winds at about 10 to 15 miles an hour statewide. We'll see mainly light winds as we head through the morning, but by noon, we're going to see those winds ramp up. Albuquerque, southwest winds right around 30 miles an hour. We could see some gusts up to 40, and then this afternoon, we could see winds sustained at times up near 40 miles an hour, gusting to 50 and 55 miles an hour with highs today in the low to mid 90s. So we're talking another big time hot day, especially out across the east and the southeast. Temperatures there in the 90s to triple digits. 101 in Tucumcari, 102 in Roswell, Carlsbad 105, Hobbs 102. So we could be looking at record warmth there. Albuquerque even close to that. We're topping out in the low to mid 90s today and well into the 80s across even the northern high terrain. Skies mainly clear. We're going to continue with this dry weather pattern, unfortunately. You can see the cloud cover and even a few showers across far northwestern Colorado here. This is the disturbance that's going to swing by to our north. That's what's ramping up the winds today out of the southwest. This gets out of here tomorrow, but we're not going to get a break from the wind because another one is going to develop right behind this, and then we can see a repeat of that going into the weekend. So the bottom line is today we'll have extreme wind, but get used to it because we're going to have windy conditions, dry conditions for the next several days. The only thing we're going to get any relief from is a little bit of the heat. That will back off just a bit as we head into the weekend. Winds for the northwest, 60 mile an hour winds today, and then 40 to 45 mile an hour winds as we head through the next few days, including the first half of the weekend. South and west, winds taper off, but still windy enough for high fire danger right on through your Saturday. Over in the southeast, winds here 40 mile an hour winds today and tomorrow, and then 35 mile an hour winds Friday and Saturday, so still pretty windy for you down that way. Stronger winds, though, of course, across the northeast, 55 mile an hour winds today, and then close to that once again as we head through your Saturday and your forecast for the metro. We're going to be looking at those winds gusting to 55, 60 miles an hour today, and then close to that for the next several days. Your forecast for the northern mountains, and we need the rain. We're not going to see it. It looks like we're going to stay mainly dry even through much of next week, but the temperatures do get better. We're back to the 70s this weekend. East Mountains windy, highs in the upper 80s for most of you. Metro, highs in the low to mid 90s. Winds will gust to 55, and your 7-day forecast here, more dry weather. We have plenty of sunshine in the forecast, but temperatures do back off a bit by the weekend, mid 80s for highs.
Right, thanks for all the warnings this morning. We're hoping for the best for all those firefighters out there.
Sure.
And new for you this morning, when it comes to city parks, Duke City just missed the top 10 mark. This is from a new survey by the group called Trust for Public Land.
Right, it looked at the 40 biggest cities in the country, and on everything from the number of parks to the quality, and Albuquerque came in 11th, getting 3.5 park benches out of 5.
Yeah, the study says although Albuquerque has a lot of parks, the city ranked near the bottom when it comes to actual spending on them because local governments just ain't spending enough.
Yeah, but budgets are tight everywhere you go.
Yeah.
Right. Well, San Francisco got the top spot on the list while Fresno ranked last.
I still love the German Shepherd and the Chihuahua playing peacefully together at the park. It's very cute.
All right, time right now, 6:50 in News 13 has the 5 things you need to know after the break.
Including an evacuation order that's been issued because of a wildfire burning out of control here in New Mexico. Details next.